everybody. Welcome back to Shiko Hope TV USA. My name is Shiko Hope, and this is the home of hope. We tell you in our Zekana. So, guys, today I'm back with an amazing and an interesting video. And you know what? I'm not alone. Today we have a guest in the house, and she's here to share with us her experience uh, all the way from Kenya to America. She's a very young girl. I can say she's in her 20s. So, guys, watch this video. Get ready because she's here to share with us. And, guys, if you are new here, welcome to this family. This is our home. This is where we all belong. So, let me bring my guest up so that she can share with us her journey. And here she is. My dear.
Yes.
Hi, Winnie.
Hi, Shiko. How are you, my dear?
I'm good. And you?
I'm good. Glad to see you.
Glad to see you too. And welcome to Shiko Hope TV.
Thank you. You're doing a great job. I'm so happy for you. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. So,
how are you?
Hello, can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. And you know what? Today we are so lucky we have you as a guest.
Yeah.
You are a young girl, young lady.
Yes, yes, I'm still in my 20s.
Yes, I'm so glad because today we have someone who is young. I have been having so many guests, but today we have a young one.
Yeah.
This is not something normal. You know, getting a young lady
No, it's not normal, yeah.
ready to share her story with us. I don't take it for granted.
And I'm so excited. Yeah. Thank you for hosting me. Thank you for having me.
Now, can you tell us who is Winnie?
Okay, Winnie. My name is Winnie Chagwer. She's a young lady. From Kuria. Kuria is a minority tribe. You know, like most people don't know this tribe, and like I said, I'm in my early. I'm in my not my early 20s. I'm in my 20s, but I'm not gonna say like what 20s. Yes, I'm still single. Yeah, I don't know what else you want me to say.
Okay. Let it stop there for now. We shall come to that towards the end of this video. But
Okay.
let us know when or how did you come to America?
How did okay, I came to America in June. Actually, June 8th. I remember the day. It was June 18th, 2018, and I came through the green card. And actually, how I got my green card is that one day I was asleep and I didn't know anything about the green card. So I was in campus, and my cousin came to my room and he was like, you know what? I have a friend of mine who applied for the green card and let's go try. And I was like, what is this green card? So he tried, like he explained to me, and then he was like, this is how it is. And then like when you go to America, they give you a house and a car, and like sorry, they give you a house and a car, and like they give you money, and you know, they drive you all over. You know, like he was telling me all good things, and I was like, oh, let me get up. So I got up pretty quick and I put on my nice clothes, and we went to like I was in Kisii, so like we went to the town like pretty quick, and we went to do the application. So after that, I forgot like everything, and then so that was like I think that was around December. No, not December. I think October. We usually do it around October, November, right? And then I didn't remember about it, so I forgot. So come May, actually my sister had passed, and I was like going home, and then somebody called me. So this person, we went to a cyber, and then the person who had applied for a green card was the one who was calling me. So I received the phone call, and he was like, hello, is this Winnie? I said yes. And then who is this? And then he was like, this is the guy who did your green card application. I'm just calling to let you know that you won the green card and you're the winner, and when you just come come to my office and see me when you're ready. And I was like, what is the green card? And I'm like, remember that day when you came to my office with your cousin? I was like, yes, yeah, you want the green card, so come and see me when you're ready. And I'm like, okay. And then I was so excited, so I called my cousin. He was like, remember that day we went to apply the green card? And I'm like, yeah. So you can't remember? And I'm like, yeah, because I was like, I had lost my sister, and like my brain wasn't working, so like I was exhausted and everything was all over. So like I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, I was so excited. So after the battle and all that, that's when I collected my mind, and then I was like, so I won my green card. So yeah, that's how I knew that.
So you won
green card
with mara yako ya kwanza apply.
Yeah, that was my first time.
And you were selected.
And I was selected.
So what was your case number? Can you remember?
It was 24.
24,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let us tell these people who are watching today that me and Winnie, we won the same DV, the DV 2018.
Yes, we did. DV 2018, guys. We did.
We have come all the way. We connected in 2017. That's when we connected.
Yeah, that's when we reconnected. Me and she.
And now here we are.
Here we are, and we are kicking it. We are strong. Yeah.
Now, Winnie, now after winning green card, you are still, how old were you by that time?
How old was I? I think I was 24. Yeah.
Wow. So you are very young. You don't know how to go about it.
Yeah.
You don't know any information. So how did you come to know that this is the process?
So after that, so after the burial, I kind of went back to, because I was staying with my sister. So I went back to Nairobi, and then I told my sister about it. And then she was like, are you sure that this is a real thing? So I still wasn't sure. I was still doubting, because this guy was asking, okay, honestly, my green card, I would say, was like, my story, how my story was. Like, this guy was telling me to go and tell my dad to kind of sell his property, to kind of sell his, like, okay, this guy was telling me that if I come to America, I was kind of gonna come and make money. So he was telling me to tell my dad to sell his land and give me his money, so I can give him the money, so he can give me my green card number, like my confirmation number. Because he had all my logins, I didn't have anything. So like he had all my details. But when he did the application, he remained with everything, because we didn't know anything. Like, he was the cyber guy, and he remained with all the details. So like we went to the cyber, and he did the application, and then we left. So like we didn't know that he was supposed to kind of have any details. So he had our date of birth, our everything. So like after getting my details, so he had my date of birth, my logins, my confirmation number. So like I wasn't able to do anything. So he had like all my information, and from that point he was frustrating me. So like when he was doing that, my sister was like, are you sure that this is a genuine case, like a genuine green card? So I had to kind of, there was a number that you had to call. So I Googled online, and then I called Kentucky to ask them that, like if it was true that I had won the green card. So when I went to his office after my sister's burial, I went to his office. When he was showing me the case number and everything, I took a picture without him noticing from the computer, because he was like, you can't do anything, you can't like have anything until you bring the money. He was asking like $5,000. That's equivalent to Kenyan shilling 500,000. Yeah, Kenyan shilling, 500,000 Kenyan shilling. So, and then he was like, you can't do anything. So like when he was in like looking to the computer, I took like a picture of the screenshots, and then it was in my, so like, and then I called Kentucky and asked them like, is it like a genuine case? Because like this guy, like I won a green card. And then he was like, he's asking me money. So I was kind of trying to confirm if it's a genuine case. And then they were like, yeah, it's a genuine case and you are a green card winner. So that's how I find out that, yes, I'm a green card winner. But then this guy was nagging me and he was like, you have to bring money, you have to do this. So from there, I didn't know what to do. So the next thing, I was stuck. And then he kept following me and he was like, you have to come to my office and do like a DS260 because you have to feel like a DS260, yeah, to before the interview and before like we do the medical and all that. So before that, so before that, I went to his office. And no, before that, so when I called Kentucky, they gave me the details. I Googled and I knew that before you go for the medicals, you have to fill the DS260. So when I got the details, I went ahead and filled the DS260. And because this guy had all my details, he went to my forms and changed all, like everything. My parents' names, my date of birth, my names, and everything. So like he was a mess. So like, yeah.
Gosh. So this guy was after your money.
Yeah, he was after my money. And like I said, coming here was like, to me, it was like a luck. It was a struggle and it was like a luck to me. So I don't even know how I got here. But I was
you are
smart.
very sharp.
I was sharp
because you
and I
took
was
that.
luck. So
Uh-huh.
he was doing that up to the last minute. So what saved me is that I had remained with only 1 week, and I called. So I called Kentucky again. I gave them the last call, and I told them I had just confirmed. I had just checked my DS260, and this guy had again, like he had again changed like my details. Kindly unlock my form and let me do the changes, and please do not accept any email from any person unless it's coming from my email. And I gave them my emails and everything, and I told them I only have 1 week. Kindly do not accept any emails, and please lock my form, like completely, like lock them permanently. So that's what saved me. I only had 1 week.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. I can imagine someone who is trying to grab that chance. It is your chance.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that he knows that maybe I didn't even make it.
So when you were applying, I mean, you didn't use your email, right?
I think he used his email.
That's why he was controlling everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how he was controlling everything.
Thank God you are very sharp. You took that photo.
Yeah.
And now you had the evidence.
Yeah. Yeah, because like when he had like when he have the case number and he has my date of birth, because like that's what you use to kind of log in and do everything. So like when you don't have that, you can't do anything.
Yes.
You can't go for the interview. You can process anything. So like me having that screenshot saved me. Like that was everything for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
And thank God that everything turned out well. You processed your things. And you left Kenya. Here you are.
Yeah, here I am.
Yes. Now, can you tell us now, arriving to America as a young lady who was still in campus, how was life? How did you start life in America?
Actually, before I left Kenya, I was working. I was a civil servant. I was working in migration. Yeah. I was a librarian, but I was working as a civil servant. I was permanent and pensionable, but I had to resign my job. So I took a risk. My sister was like, kindly don't resign your job. I mean, don't resign. Kindly, like you have a job. We love you, and don't go there. You don't know how the life is, And I was like, you know what? You know how you, as a young kid, you always dream to come to America. You have that dream, and you always wish you get this chance to go abroad and explore.
Yeah.
So for me, I was like, let me just go and see how it is. If it doesn't work well for me, I will come back.
Mm.
So yeah, coming back here for me was not an easy thing, like going to a new place. Bearing in mind that when I came here, I only had my clothes and me, my two bags, and a carry-on. I left all my things in Kenya, my family, and nothing else. I didn't know anybody. With strangers, everything was new. Food, environment, people, like even the language, how you talk, the moment you open your mouth, people are like, what are you saying? It's a challenge, like, they're like, I can't hear you. And you're like, oh my goodness. You're like, do I even cry? Everything was a challenge, and starting life for me was like, it was the hardest thing. Sometimes I felt like, actually, like, honestly going back, but I was like, I had to stay strong for myself, because at points I was, like how you're in that difficult moment, but you just have to cover yourself and smile just to show your family that you are okay, but deep inside you are not. I was in that position at some point, but I just had to put a smile and work hard. Yeah. And I would say that God has always been there for me up to this point. He has always been there for me. I always wake up 3 a.m. in the morning to pray, and this has kept me strong up to this moment. And He has never left me. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Winnie, can you tell us about? You said you knew no one in America. What about your
No.
host?
Okay, so let me tell you, and I hope she doesn't watch this. She don't watch this. So my first host, she was to host me, but after getting my visa, we tried to contact her and she never responded. So my host was, they're from here, they're American, but they were like our last option. So my dad was like, like they have never like hosted anybody from, like immigrants.
Mm.
But my dad was opting to kind of get somebody who has come, like Kenyans,
Yeah.
or Africans who have already moved here, and they know how somebody who comes from home and they come here and they know how to adjust quickly. So like for them, it was like they have never hosted anybody. But then when this person never responded to like our emails, our calls, and our texts, they were like our last option. And then I just had to go there because I didn't have any option.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I got hosted with like American people, like the whites, and it wasn't a bad experience. But for them, they were like, they're in their 60s, but then they kind of didn't know how to help me. I stayed with them for like 2 months. It was hard for me to adjust, and I was like in a state where there are no immigrants, there are no Africans, and you don't know what to do. So like there are no jobs. Their jobs are there, but you don't even know how to get to
Fair.
how to get them, how to even go there. And even for them, they didn't even know how to help me to kind of get the social security. I had to struggle to apply to do all those things because they have never like had an immigrant go to their state, and it was kind of crazy. And like being the only black there, like people were like, how did you come here? Did you come by the sea? How long was your flight?
Are you a
they were like,
refugee?
yeah, and they were like, we have never gone to any state. Like they were wondering like how I just decided to come all the way from Africa to here. And like being a young person, for them it was like, how we have never even gone to like our neighbor states. So to them, it was like that was like a risky decision that you ever made. So it was like, oh my goodness. And like
So,
sometimes I'll be walking like on the streets, like evening walks,
uh-huh.
and they just open their like they are driving, they just open the windows and they're just waving at me. They're like, oh my god, maybe they're wondering who is this, and it was kind of funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine that you being hosted by strangers.
Yeah.
You're in a strange environment. Everything is strange.
Hmm.
Everything is new.
Yeah, but they were
Yeah.
nice to me. Yeah, that was the only solution. My thing was I just wanted to, like when your visa expires before you travel, that's it. I just wanted to come get here and then find my way out. So the
Yes.
moment I landed here, after like staying there for 2 months, I moved to Midwest. So like
Mhm.
I tried to so like I posted a picture on Facebook like when I was traveling, and then one of the people, like my Facebook friends, saw a picture of mine, and they were like uh they were like, when did you come to America? So she was also uh here. And then when did you come to America? So we started talking, and then he was like, if you like, maybe if you don't like it over there, you can come, down to Midwest, and if you like it here, you can stay over here. So that's how I got to Midwest, and
Oh,
yeah.
wow, 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 wow. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Winnie, now can you tell us? You left your job. You
Mm-hmm.
resigned your job back in Kenya. Now you are here struggling,
Mm-hmm.
starting from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
You now got another host, maybe someone you can get along with so easily.
Mm-hmm.
Now, was it easier to get a job, and which kind of a job did you first get?
Um. ma- Okay, having like I would say an African host, like it's okay, yeah, it's easier, but again, it has its own challenges. Of course, right? Yeah, but yeah, it has like its own advantages and its disadvantages. But for me, I'll say it was kind of a little bit better. And my first job that I did, oh my goodness, Bushnell, it's a warehouse. I went to work in a warehouse and I did that job for only one day. I was working there. I worked there for one day and I didn't go back. I
Hi.
was pushing boxes. Like we went there and we were told, this is your job. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to kind of book, you're not supposed to stop. Like you're supposed to work like non-stop. And our supervisor, she was like a Black American. She was so strict. You know how they talk?
Mm.
So she was like, I'm not supposed to see you stop. That's like your orientation, and you're told go. And then now that was my first job. And remember, I had just come from a job that I was just sitting in a chair like this, rolling the whole day and just, doing nothing. And then now here I am. That's my first day. And then I'm there. I'm told, go to work. And you're told I'm not supposed to see you stand. So I was just pushing boxes, like the boxes, like, how like they pack stuff in a warehouse. And then the boxes, like they're flowing from, is it called like the belt, extended belt, and then they just come all over, and then when the boxes are full, it starts making noise. So when they hear that noise, she comes and they're like, you're not supposed to stand. So for me, like I did that job, and when I left there, my nails, they usually grow like long, and as you see, like now they're long. When I left that job, I did like from morning to kind of evening. My fingers were like blood all over. I didn't have like my nails. And then like I was hungry. I didn't even go for like a break because I feared to take a break. I was like, maybe when I go for a break and come back, I don't know what will happen. So when I left there, my legs were like swollen, and when I went home, I was like, my body was swollen all over, and I had a headache, like I was sick. I had body aches all over, and I was like, I'm not going back. That was my first job. I did it for 1 day, and I did not go back again. It was Bushnell. I remember that well. My first my first job was 1 day, and that was it. I didn't go back.
Wow, 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 wow. Kai, Winnie, now after
Yes.
that, now can you tell us the other job that you stayed longer,
So
not a day?
after that I went to a second job, which was like it was like a cloth job, gear for it's called Gear for Sports. It's just like around here. So that was a little bit easier because the only thing I had to do was to kind of you put like price tags, you fold the clothes, you just fold, and you put price tags, and then you package them. That was easier for me. So I did it for like for 2 months, and I saved, and then I saved the money and paid for my CNA class. So after 2 months, I was a CNA. Yeah. So
Wow.
after that, I was a CNA for like a month. I did my CNA while I was still doing my other job at the Gear for Sports, the clothing company. And then I did CNA for like 1 month. And then after 1 month, I got my CMA. So yeah, after 1 month, I was a CMA, so like medication aid.
Medical.
Yeah, so like I'll say I was a CNA for like 2 months because the medication aid class it's like 2 months, and then after 2 months, yeah, I've been longer, like yeah, so like I've been a CMA for like 1 year. Yeah, I was a CMA for like 1 year, so the whole of that was like 2018, yeah. So 2018 and 2019, I was a CMA.
Yeah.
But you know, like when you're a CMA, you can alternate you can do both. You can pick like either shifts. So like depending on what is easier, sometimes I'll do like extra shift. Yeah. And then from there, do you want to know more?
That's why I'm coming, because you no
Okay.
longer a
Yeah, let me
CMA.
wait so you can ask.
Yes, you no longer a CMA as we are talking right now. You started as a casual laborer.
Yeah.
You did your CNA,
I like how
certified
you say it.
nursing aid. Certified nurse aid. You did that for 2 months.
Yes.
After that, you did certified medical aid, right?
Mhm.
CNA, CMA.
Yes.
After that, we talked. Shiko, can we do this? Tell us.
Yes, we went to
Done
school,
it.
right? Remember? Yeah, we went to school.
Yes.
You went fast, and then I followed.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tell us, what did
So
you do?
2018. So that was 2018. That's when I was doing all those.
Yeah.
But then I was like, this is too hard for me. And then I had seen how nurses were like enjoying, you know, like they were sitting down and we were all doing all this work. You're struggling with these patients. Sometimes you're pushing the, you know, like being a med, also you have to stand for like you
No.
pass med, you're standing for too
Mm.
long, you get tired. And then you see how the nurses, you just work for a little bit, you see them sitting for too long. So for me, I was like, you know what, why can't I just work and save and then go to school so that I can enjoy like how they're enjoying. So for me, I was like, I don't think I'm going to do this for a long time. So I was like, honestly, so like 2018, that's when I came here. 2018 and 2019, that's like 2 years. I really worked so hard. When I got my CNA and my CMA, I used to do like 16-hour shifts almost every day. I don't want to say how much I made, but I made good money.
Yeah.
I made good money because I knew that I wanted to go to school. And I knew that I was working hard because I knew that I didn't have my mom here. I didn't have like anybody here who could have supported me. And I knew that going to school here was not easy, like how people say that, like when you're just by yourself, it's not easy to go to school. That's what people tell you. So for me, I was like, if this is how much my rent is, and if I can work and save this much by this, next year I'll be able to go to school. So I had to really work hard, and I knew that if I have this much in my account, my rent is sorted. So if I can pay ahead of time for my rent, then I won't have any problem to go to school. So I had to kind of really work hard. So I really worked hard and I saved for my rent. So that was not a problem. So 2019, I made really good money, but I paid a lot of taxes though. But that didn't affect me because I knew what I needed.
Yeah.
But here I am right now. I'm a nurse. 3 years down the line, and I thank God.
So you went to
it's
school in
doable.
2020, right?
Yeah, 2020. So
That's when
December
you
I
did your
graduated.
licensed
Yeah.
vocational nurse.
Mm-hmm. So December was when we got pinned. So May was our graduation. But I did my NCLEX early February. That's when I did my NCLEX and I passed. My first trial and I passed. I'm gonna give tricks.
You know what we need? I really love our group, the group that we came with.
Mm-hmm.
This group was formed in 2017.
Yeah.
And like 70% we made it here.
Yeah.
We thank God so far.
Yeah.
And the progress that each one of us is making, I feel good.
Yeah, we are all making good progress, actually. Yeah.
Now you are Winnie, you are a nurse, you are in good money.
Yeah.
No stress, but you are single.
I'm single and I'm searching.
Now, can you now tell us about life as a single lady? Any dating in America? That process.
Oh,
Is it lonely? Is it fun? Dating?
Oh my goodness.
Can you take us through that?
Yeah. Honestly, dating is really like I'll say it's like the hardest thing. When you come to America as a single person, that's like it's a big challenge when it comes to dating. Cause like most people, like I won't say like most people, getting like someone who is serious, like who is honest, is very difficult. Because most people are just, maybe they just want to use you, or they're just lying. You find some people are just dating you to get papers, and then they just want to use you for papers. Some people are just want to use you for fun, just to, for just a night, and then it's really a very big challenge. And then being a single person, most of the time we have feelings, at least you need to find someone to love. You need to also feel loved, but then people are not genuine, and you don't know where to find someone who is genuine. But like in America, people are using there are different places where people are dating. I don't know where. I've never tried that, but people try, like the dating sites.
Yes.
But I don't know how many people have tried. People use it because I still talk to my host. We are friends because I had just visited him the other day, and he told me that his daughter and his son had just met their girlfriend. The daughter just met the boyfriend on the website, and the son had met the girlfriend on the website, and they're dating, and they had just gone home and did the introduction, and they all feel like they are good. So, and I'm like, So he was kind of asking me like, what do you think about online dating? And I was like, for me, honestly, I don't think that it's bad. As long as you find someone who is, it depends on who you meet. It depends on somebody's personality. If this person is good, that's all matters. Because even these people who we meet one-on-one, sometimes they have like the weird characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they just come and pretend to be good. The next time, they're not the person you expected. Some
Yeah.
people come and lie to you that, you know what, I'm not married. Like how they lie to us, like, you know what, they're not married here. And in Africa, they have kids, they have families they left back home, but here they're lying to you that they're not married. So those are the challenges that we face being abroad and you're single. People are lying to you that they are not married, but to be honest, they have families they left in Africa, but they don't recognize their families. So for me, I'll just be honest to people that if you have families you left back in Africa, appreciate them. Let us know that you guys are married so that there's no problem having families. Love
Yes.
them first. You know,
Yes.
appreciate
Women.
your families. There's no problem with that. Just be honest, you know.
You know what? I just remember the other day. I think it was last year when in the group we were talking about single people, and you were complaining. You were telling us, Shiko, better you have your families here. But us single people, we are suffering.
Yeah, we are suffering. Sometimes I feel like it's easier when somebody comes here when they are married, because getting someone to marry, I mean, to get engaged here, it's difficult. Or sometimes you get that we are busy, especially when you work 16 hours. When will you meet someone? You know, working 16 hours all the time, you don't have time to go out there. Where will you get someone? You see? And then being a single person also, you get to pay a lot of taxes. You know how much you get taxed? It's
Yeah.
a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
So it's not good, I mean, being a single person. So yeah, but
So what would you prefer, Winnie? Because now you are almost now to the edge of now starting to settle down. What would you prefer? Would you like going back to Africa to look for your Mr. Right? You
let
wanna
me
go
tell
look
you
for Mr.
something.
Right back in Kenya, or you are going to look for him here?
Let me
Would
tell you
you
something.
do you mind a white guy? Do you mind a person of the color? Do you mind? Can you tell us
Okay,
your ideal?
hold on there. Okay, going to Africa, that one I'm not sure, because even these people who are in Africa, I've had stories where people have gone to Africa and they brought husbands here, and then husbands who, and then when they came up to here, to America, they changed. After getting papers, they changed, they met people, and they left them. They
Divorce.
divorced and then married other people. So that one I'm not doing.
You're not importing a
I'm not
husband.
importing husbands. So, and then you asking me about if I'm minding about white, black, or
Or Spanish, whatever.
Spanish. I don't mind about the color. For me, love doesn't have any color. Love is blind. Love is pure. It's, you know,
Yeah.
it just connects. So if you find someone who loves you and they're good, they're treating you good, that's all matters. Doesn't matter how they are, how they look, what color they have. No, to me, it doesn't matter.
Now, before we end this discussion here, are you searching? Are you open?
Oh my God!
People are watching. We are waiting for your response. Are you searching?
No answer.
No answer. You open. You just leave it like that.
Chico.
No
Yes,
answer.
I'm searching.
You searching. Good. That's what we wanted to hear. Winnie is here. She's a nurse. She's earning good money. She's learned. She is single. She is searching. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to today's video.
Funny.
Winnie, I really appreciate you for coming.
Thank you so much.
Winnie, you have a YouTube channel because now people are coming to you. You
Yes.
are searching. They now will get to you. Tell us your
Please
YouTube
come.
channel.
Please come and find this beautiful lady. Sassy.
Give us your name, the name of your YouTube
Winnie
channel, so that
Changwa
we
is
can
my
get you
YouTube
there.
channel. Kindly come and subscribe to my YouTube channel and support me, guys. I love you so much. Kujeni muni support. I know Swahili too. Mi ni Mkenya.
Okay, tupatie nini YouTube name, your YouTube channel name.
My YouTube channel name ni Winnie Nchagwa. Winnie Nchagwa.
I will pin it down.
Yeah. Winnie Nchagwa.
I will pin it down so people can get to you through that link.
Okay.
And guys, go there. Jitate. You never know.
Jitate. Too many nini. Too many application.
Winnie, thank you so much for coming. This is one of the most interesting videos I have ever done. Thank you, Winnie.
Unajua tu lazima tungecheka. Karibu mami.
Lazima. Okay, guys, go to Winnie's channel. I'm going to link to pin the link down below. Go to her YouTube channel. She's an upcoming content creator. She has an amazing content. Go to her channel. Support your girl. Let's show her love. And don't forget to say that you're coming from Shiko Hope. Let us meet at Winnie's channel. Guys, we have to do this. Winnie.
Yes.
Any parting shot before we go? Talk to these people who are willing to come to America. They have tried green card so many times, not selected. Give them a word of hope.
Okay, to me, I would just tell them that don't lose hope. Keep trying, guys. Your time will come. Don't lose hope. If it's not the first time, and the layer two, maybe it's the 10th or the 20th time. Keep trying. The yako tutafika. So if you lose hope, just keep trying. And then life is so good. Ukikuja hapa, you will explore, you will enjoy life. Life is hard. You still have to work hard, but you can get everything, anytime, everywhere. You will enjoy. So keep trying. Keep trying until you get it. Don't stop unless umepata. Don't stop.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Winnie. And that marks the end of this video.
Yes.
Bye-bye, guys, and see you in my next video. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you.